Kevin Sidebottom here, speaker, author, and trainer, and I go around and I teach sales organizations and leadership teams how to build influence, trust, and grow their profits by using the processes that I've trained people all over the world how to use effectively. Today, let's talk about how you build trust in a working relationship. Yeah, that's right. How do you build trust with those colleagues around us? Even some of those difficult people, right? We need to be answering 3 questions on every interaction to do so. And we're going to talk about them in this video. I'm going to show you how to make sure that we're answering those, what's one tool you can use, and then at the very end, I'm going to give you one tip on how you can become a rock star overnight. Okay? Well, let's get into this and let's move forward on how we can build our trust in a working relationship. Okay? 3 questions we have to answer. Do I like you? Do I trust you? How can you help me? That's what we're all thinking about. We have done this since the dawning of man. When we're out hunting, we needed to make sure that those going out with us we could like and trust, and that they were going to be able to help us, not let us get eaten by the animal. Okay? Especially if it was like a saber-toothed tiger. Nobody has a good day when that happens. Okay? Today in business, we need to be doing that, and in any organization, we need to make sure that we're adding value and building trust. So we don't have a crystal ball that we can look into to learn about people. But here's what we can do. We can utilize our CRM, our customer relationship management tools. Now, most organizations have them, and if you don't, I suggest you go get one. I mean, Salesforce is out there, HubSpot. There's ultimately tons of different CRM systems out there. And if you don't want to invest in that, use paper. That's right. Every time I'm in front of a customer, I actually have a piece of paper that's got their names, or who their significant others are, specific dates for them, whether it's their birthday, their marriage, their kids, how old their kids are, their interests, hobbies, all this information, where they want to go, how do they want to get there, all these types of information. And when I ask the customers, hey, when I'm meeting with you, is it okay if I take notes? Well, people instantly go, whoa, this person actually is interested in me and not just selling me something. What do you think that does to trust? It goes up. So whenever we're meeting with people in the workplace, we need to be constantly, intentionally leaning in to learn about them. What's one new thing you can learn about that person on every interaction? Yeah, that's right. Not just that coffee talk, the, hey, how's your day going? Great. And then you move on. But hey, what's going on with you? What's going on in your life? What's something new that's going on? People go, wow, that person actually cares. Just a little bit, but hey, they care and we're helping them, right? They're looking at that going, wow, okay, this person cares. I'm going to share some stuff and we're going to learn and grow together. It builds trust. Now, also we need to be focused on what our situation is. Are we in a noisy environment? Explosions are going off, loud machinery going off, or are we in a quiet, inviting area? People will actually associate trust with us and likability depending on the area we're sitting in. So we need to be cognizant of where we're engaging people at, that we can actually have undivided attention and we're warm and inviting. The different colors we wear, the different scents we wear, depending on the personalities, can affect likability. Now, the trustworthy training that I've created actually walks you through all of these aspects that will help you build likability and efficiently. Highly recommend you take it, not because it puts money in my pocket, but it's going to add value. And I have the online version. It's very easy for you to get to and low cost. Now, we need to build trust. That's right, trust. How do we do that? Well, by being intentional and working through that CRM, we're engaging people and say they have something they need help with, and we can actually help them. Great. Maybe we know somebody else that can actually help them that has an expertise in that area. We link them up. That's right. If we're engaging them and constantly trying to add value to people and help them, gonna build trust. Yes. So we need to be focused on it, intentionally doing that. Now, the third question is, how can you help me? Well, what are they trying to accomplish, like we just talked about? What are some of their goals and aspirations? Most of the time in organizations, they do the annual reviews and they ask those typical questions. Where do you want to be in 5 years? Well, if we're doing this consistently, we don't have to ask that question. We know where they want to go and we're learning about them. And if we do stuff right, we're going to help them. Now, here's where we do that. We add value. What's some kind of video training that you can add to help somebody in your workplace that's going to help them? They've expressed, hey, I want to learn this. What's something you can share with them that they can watch and learn from? Maybe it's a book that's going to help them grow. I would leave books on my shelves so that anybody could take a book after I've read it. I don't care what it is. I want to add value. And it's helped me gain engagement and trust from the people in my workplace. It's beneficial. We need to be constantly doing that. Now, here is the one thing that's going to help you become a rock star. Are you ready for it? Get your piece of paper out. Let's write this down. It's called undercommit, overproduce. Yeah, I know, rocket science, right? But far too many people overcommit and underproduce. You see salespeople do this. You see leaders in the organization say, we're going to cast this grand vision. We're going to hit it by this date. That date comes and goes, and nothing happens. Well, we need to make sure that we're hitting our dates. When I was a program manager, I actually learned things called float. So if I thought something was going to take 6 days, I needed to add a couple extra days. By doing so, I hit those dates because typically something or other happens and slows us down a little bit. We need to make sure we're doing our best to hit those dates. So I'm a little conservative. I add a couple dates. Not ultra conservative where I add or never commit. And then I typically hit those dates, and guess what happens? I build trust with people. Now, here's something that's really cool. If you know that's going to take you 6 days and you've baked in a couple extra days for a customer or someone in the workplace and you hit it in that 6 days, but you've committed the 8 or 10 or whatever it is, well, guess what? You're a rock star because you've overachieved and undercommitted. Yeah, just by having that one little tidbit, you become a rock star overnight when you consistently start doing that. So think about that when you're committing to people, what you're going to be able to do and when you're going to be able to do it. All right? If you like this video, hit like, share, get it out to other people if you think it's going to add value to them. And if you need to contact me for whatever reason, I've got ways to get a hold of me down below. We'll see you next time.